There's a hotel in the middle of a random desert called the Clown Motel. It is literally covered in clowns everywhere. Why does this hotel exist? I have questions. Is it some kind of sick joke? It says on their own website that it is the scariest hotel in America. And the reviews of this place are concerning, to say the least. Wait until you see some of these. So naturally, I'm gonna spend the next 24 hours here. I have some investigating to do. There are not a lot of things I'm scared of. Clowns are one of them. What are you doing?
I saw the bag and I couldn't resist.
I got that so I'd fit in with the clowns.
But don't I look better?
You do.
But I did see those reviews. If you come back with bed bugs, you're not allowed back in the house.
Fair enough. There's only one problem with this hotel. That's not true. There's a lot of problems with this place. One of the biggest problems is that this hotel is not close to anything. The closest city is Las Vegas, and it's still a 4-hour drive from here. So let's road trip, baby! To make my drive deep into the middle of nowhere more fun, I had a little dance party to distract myself from the fact that I'm going to be living with clowns for the next 24 hours. I listened to a podcast on how to get over the fear of clowns, but I'm not sure it was very helpful.
To conquer our fears, we've got to face them.
Yes. I also made friends with some unexpected animals. Apparently there are wild donkeys in this town. Hi. Okay, they're coming at me. And then I finally made it to the hotel. I'm here. It's every bit as creepy as I was expecting. But unfortunately, it's about to get a lot worse for me. Listen to these reviews. Mia said, "This place is haunted, don't go. I kept seeing things everywhere. I brought one of those spirit tester things and it was beeping like crazy. Don't go. This is horrible. I was terrified. I left only 15 minutes in. I could literally hear voices and hear footsteps everywhere. I was terrified." I wonder if she was terrified or not. Well, Mia, luckily, I came prepared. I also brought one of those spirit tester things. Myrna said, "Beware, do not go there. It is creepy as you think it is. I heard that some of the clowns move and the doors slam. The bathtub can leak, so do not go there. Clowns moving at night is my literal nightmare." Here we go. Jen said, "They have bed bugs. Whatever you do, don't stay here. I have a UV light and didn't even turn it on because I don't want to know what is in there. I told the front desk there were bed bugs in the room and he said, it's okay, they are dead. Do not stay here unless you want bed bugs coming home with you." I don't want bed bugs. Believe it or not, it keeps getting worse. Kindred Spirit said, "Do not go to this place unless you want your vehicle broken into. I told the owner and he said there haven't been any vehicles broken into at this hotel in 40 years. He has only owned it for 10. 1 star. First of all, very cool name, Kindred Spirit. Second of all, actually, I don't have a second of all. I just don't want my car getting broken into. Here's Dana's review. "We paid $140 for a disappointing room and atmosphere. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't pay $1.40. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. 1 star. I'm not sure exactly how to test that review, Dana. Let's move on. Brian said, "Creepy blood stains on the beds. Weird noises are at night graveyard in the back. I'm never coming back again. Mad emoji. 1 star. This one just made me laugh. Tanaya said, "Don't like it. I got lost and my 5-year-old got lost. Never coming here again. 1 star. I'm sorry, Tanaya. That sounds like a you problem. All right, last one. "The door has a strip of duct tape, question mark, and there are like BB holes in the window and it's cracked. The floor has mystery red stains on the floor. Smells very bad. I had to spray my deodorant. It looks like a crack house inside and out. 1 star. Looks like I got my work cut out for me. Let's go check in." No one's here. Hey, how are you? Good, I'm just checking in. Oh, and I booked the ghost tour for tonight too. Yeah.
About 9 p.m.
Perfect. Great. Thank you. Looks like I'm staying on Bloody Boulevard in the Pennywise suite. Oh, come on. Really? I was prepared to say that I was pleasantly surprised with this place. The check-in was super smooth, the guy at the front desk was really nice. And then I walked into my room, and first thing I hear is, "Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you," from that skull up on the wall. Here he goes.
Don't be afraid.
And then my room is dotted with these pictures of Pennywise from It. Okay, I've had a few minutes to collect myself, so I think I'm finally ready to do a room tour. Actually, how am I supposed to do anything when Nat is behind me? That is going to be the last thing I see before I fall asleep tonight. He's just gonna be staring at me all night. Okay, I feel like the first thing I have to do is check the beds for bed bugs, because there were so many reviews about bed bugs. It is actually very important that there are not bed bugs in this bed, because
If you come back with bed bugs, you're not allowed back in the house.
just in case, I brought my own sleeping bag if I need to lay this thing out on the bed. At first glance, we're looking pretty good, but I did see a review saying to check the mattress. What's that? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, right there. Okay, I think that's just a crumb. For now, I think I can safely say that there are no bed bugs in the bed. So Jen, your review is false. Temporarily. We'll see how my body looks in the morning if I have bug bites. I forgot I'm supposed to be doing this room tour with my costume on, so here we go. Ta-da! Oh, one more thing. I bought this as like a good omen in case there are still clowns here haunting this place, that they won't mess with me, but now I just feel dumb. I don't see any blood or red stains in the mattress or sheets. There are some black stains for sure. These are not the cleanest beds in the world, but blood stains, false. I do have to wait until nighttime to see if there are creepy noises from the graveyard, to see if clowns actually move at night, and to see if my vehicle gets broken into. I've also heard the spirit readers are a lot more active at night, so I'm gonna do a little test right now in the daytime, and we'll see where the spirits are at. Hold down to test radioactive energy. This is like legit as they come. $15 on Amazon right here. Okay, we're in the green zone, which means there's no spirits in here. Maybe. Except for right there, it turns yellow. Hello? Oh my gosh. I kid you not, it turned yellow when I pointed it at Pennywise, but now it's staying green. We're gonna keep an eye on this throughout the night. There's no BB holes in my window, just Pennywise trying to break in. There's no duct tape on the door, but my door doesn't lock. Like, it just doesn't turn. So that'll be very concerning for the nighttime. The positives of this hotel: there is a full-size fridge and kitchen over here. The bathroom appears to, oh, would you stop? The bathroom appears to be pretty clean. And the room in and of itself is also pretty clean. In addition to the clown costume, I also brought these little ghost stickers with me as a good omen to the ghosts who haunt this place. Even on the hotel's website, they say very clearly, many people have died in this hotel and are buried in the cemetery right next door, and still haunt the hotel to this day. So I'm gonna put these little ghosts around my bed, and then maybe they won't bother me. Or this will just be an open invitation for them to come in here. It was actually hard for me just to buy this costume on Amazon. Look how creepy this listing is. So at the hotel, there's also a clown museum with hundreds and hundreds of clowns displayed. Caution, museum has some haunted clowns. Are you still want to enter? Not really, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to anyways. Do not love that. Yeah, how many clowns are there total?
3,500.
3,500?
Yeah, but we have 2,000 more in a box.
So you have 7,000 clowns total?
Total 5,000.
5,000. Wow, that's a lot of clowns. You can't buy happiness, but you can marry a clown. And that's kind of the same thing. I like that. I feel at home here with all my brothers and sisters. So if you're like me and wondering why this clown hotel exists, there was a man who lived in this town who was obsessed with clowns. And when he passed away, his family decided to build this hotel for him and buried him in the cemetery right next door. He had a massive clown collection that they have put into this museum here, and the rest is history. You're missing a couple fingers there, bud. I feel creepy just touching that. Okay, I think that's long enough. All right, thanks. Have a good one. When I was checking in, one of the workers told me there's a mural on this wall over here that I really need to check out. Oh, And there it is. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know what it means. It's a little creepy. It's time to talk about something. Coming here, I was honestly expecting this place to be gimmicky. I was like, yes, it's clowns, they're scary, ghosts, scary, whatever. But I didn't think it was actually going to be true. I just talked to 2 of the workers who have lived in this town their whole lives and worked at this hotel a long time. And I'm legitimately scared right now. He said that he sees things every single day from the spirits that still haunt this area.
I always see somebody following me or walking around in the office and everything that's not there, you know.
Apparently my room and the room next door used to be part of the graveyard.
This was the rest of that graveyard. Graveyard was all right here until the flood.
Yeah,
we had to move downtown
before they built this hotel over it. And he said that my room and the room next door are notorious for spirits pulling on your hair. But this room, they tug on hair. In my room.
Yes, that in that room, and then you'll hear knocking in that room. And if there's nobody staying in that room, you'll hear like a big old brawly dude moving around. Yeah.
He also said that trains haven't run through this city since the 1960s, but every once in a while you'll hear a train horn.
And you'll still hear them once in a while. Wow. It's crazy. Even in my house across town, we'll still hear them.
Yeah. And that people have died in these very rooms.
People were hearing so much that they actually hung themselves while they were staying here. Because of the voices that they're hearing in the rooms and stuff. It's like crazy stuff.
And lucky me, my room is one of the most haunted rooms on the property, apparently. Like, I don't really believe in this type of stuff very much, but I'm legitimately nervous for tonight. Oh, man. This is crazy. All right, let's lighten up the mood a little bit. There is another reason I wanted to come all the way out here to the Clown Motel. Apparently, Nevadans love spooky things. And the state of Nevada has created an app called the Paranormal Passport, where they have mapped out a whole bunch of spooky things around the state. And if you go to enough of them and check in, you get points. If you get 450 points, you get this Paranormal Passport sweatshirt that looks so amazing. And I want it so badly. The Clown Motel is one of the checkpoints. The graveyard is one of the checkpoints. So let's go get some points and see what this is all about. According to the locals, the Tonopah Cemetery is the most haunted place in the state. They say that every single time they come here at night, they will see activity, they will hear things and see things from the spirits who are buried here and like to haunt this area. I'm gonna pull out my spirit reader right now and see what it's like during the daytime, and then come back again at nighttime and see if it's different. It just says green. Either this thing just doesn't work or there's no spirits here right now. We'll find out later. I'm just kind of walking around the hotel exploring. This whole area just has creepy vibes to it, like abandoned, broken into buildings everywhere. I just don't love it. Okay, let's go inside. Hello? Oh good, there's blood on the walls. Look at that. Dude, this is crazy. Like, things were just left here. There's still a stove and fridge over here, but everything is just so run down. Don't die. I do not want to be buried in Tonopah. There are only 2 restaurants in this town, so while I waited for the sun to go down, I went to this very sketchy looking Chinese restaurant. Should be interesting. I surprised the owner, one with a little bit of Chinese.
你是中国人吗？你会说中文啊？我会一点点中文。
Turns out he was really cool. We had a good time together. He whipped me up some chicken stir fry, which I absolutely housed. But it's time to get back to business. I'm just sitting here scrolling on TikTok, and I kid you not, this is the first video that shows up on my For You page.
I'm in the exorcist room, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this camera just play out tonight. I've got it plugged in. Also, I'm going to let recorder go all night too.
I could be in for a long night. Putting this on for good vibes. Okay, I've booked a ghost tour for tonight. And the worker here who I've been talking to, his mom is the one who runs the ghost tour. She's lived here for more than 40 years and has seen apparently everything there is to see here in this town. I'm actually really excited for this.
These guys are over 100 years old.
This is Wanda. She's a local who claims that she sees spirits every single day and regularly has them following her around. The spirits don't mess with you?
No, they don't. They know better.
Wanda has seen some pretty odd things in her 36 years living in Tonopah.
I hear them a lot of times, especially when I'm cleaning rooms up on the second floor.
And claims that the museum is the most haunted place in the motel. Me, I don't really dare go in there at night, but here's what some other people have seen.
Charlie, I'm gonna put it in
That just rolled off his hand, and neither of us were moving.
Is this all true, or is it just people's imagination? Let's go to the cemetery to find out.
Already talking like crazy. See what they do?
We haven't even stepped in yet, and it's already going off like crazy. This is officially one of the creepiest things I've ever done. Yeah, mine.
Our people are underneath them. All of these open spaces, like right here,
So one of the guys buried here likes to hang out at the top of that flagpole right there. George Davis. I'm gonna see if he's up there right now. Do you think our man is up at the top of the flagpole right now?
I'm pretty sure he probably is.
But maybe we should have
I don't know if he's up there. Not buying it. Everyone at this hotel all day was hyping up the cemetery. As soon as you go into the cemetery, you're gonna see weird things, you're gonna hear things, nothing. She was telling a lot of cool ghost stories though, and when she had the flashlight up against her face, it was pretty awesome. I just don't think that there are actually any ghosts out there. She had us download these apps where supposedly it would outline the body of a ghost. See if he's on the flagpole.
See if we can go into the body.
Is it on the flagpole?
Oh, is it on the flagpole?
And the green stick figures were just dancing and dancing. She's like, yep, all those ghosts, they're having a dance party.
Huh.
I went into that cemetery fully expecting to be convinced that there are ghosts and spirits out there. And the complete opposite happened. I am now a doubter. But she kept saying that a lot of ghosts have been hanging out in my room the last few days. So it's not over yet. I still have to go to sleep. And the thought of clowns moving and ghosts hanging out with me is haunting me. Alright, I am gonna sleep with the camera next to me all night, and I've promised myself if anything does happen, I'll pull the camera out immediately and I will explain what's happening or what happened. I hate that he is right there. I'm 99% convinced this is a scam, but it did turn yellow out there for the first time. I hope you do not hear from me until the morning. Good night, Pennywise. I had to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and that happened. So last night Wanda confirmed that there is no one sleeping in the rooms above us, and she's like, if you hear anything, it's probably just the ghosts running around in those rooms, the children playing. I heard a lot of stuff last night. There was a lot of things banging around above me, a lot of movement, a lot of weird sounds, but I have to say, Mia, your review is true. There are a lot of ghosts here. Jen, on the other hand, I think I made it out with no bedbug bites. So for me, that review is false. There is one more thing we have to check. There were no clowns moving around last night that I know of. They could have been moving when I was asleep. So I feel like we need to put a question mark on that review. I'm so glad no one came into my room last night when I was sleeping. Or did they, and I just didn't know about it. All right, the moment of truth. Did the car get broken into? It did not. Kindred Spirit, I'm very happy to say your review is false. From my experience, I'm not saying your car didn't get broken into. As I packed up my things and said goodbye to my new friends. See you later, guys. Scare somebody else, I guess. I was reminded of what the Getting Over Your Fear of Clowns podcast told me. You have to face your fears. And I realized I actually kind of enjoyed this place. Maybe this did help me get over my fears. But no time for celebrations. I have a sweatshirt to win. So on my way home, I drove all over Nevada, stopping at places like deserted ghost towns. Well, that's different. More cemeteries, and even Area 51. So Area 51 is just up the road from here, but normal people like you and me can't visit. So this right here is about as close as you can get. And this store here has everything alien themed apparently.
Area 51, an extraterrestrial life.
Fun fact, my middle name is actually Larry.
Step up and let Alien Zoltar read your mind.
I don't like that. And I was racking up my paranormal passport points fast, and then I did it. I did it! The final location. That sweatshirt is mine. Now I just have to wait 4 to 6 weeks for shipping. See you in the next video.